Sentimental Predator, I'm calling it.
Nah, he's gonna try and kill that for sure.
Someone told me that I do the Predator click in my sleep.
Sentimental value, watch it when it comes out.
Oh, yeah?
It is a great movie.
They come out on the same day.
Really?
Yeah, Sentimental Predator, I'm calling it.
That's great. this is your Barbenheimer, but it'll just be you with I guess like 3 different faces on the poster.
Right,
Yeah. Good stuff. Well, congratulations on the movie. Another
Thank
banger.
you.
It is the 8th or 9th Predator or Predator adjacent movie, I think, if you include the Alien and Predator ones.
Yeah.
And you'd be concerned with that figure of like diminishing returns if it wasn't for like the last movie to come out being possibly like the best one of all of them. So I wondered, what was it about kind of Dan's vision for this world, this franchise, that interested you guys? Or would you have been interested in doing a movie like this regardless?
I think I found it quite interesting that it was like kind of the first of its kind in the franchise, you know, like it's the first time we see a Yautja as the protagonist. We're so used to just seeing Yautja as like the evil bad guys that just appear like for 10 minutes on screen. They're invisible most of it and then come and just wreak havoc. But yeah, I think it was cool kind of giving them space to understand them a little bit better, you know, and understand why they go on these hunts, where they're from, what their culture's like. Just give like little nuggets to because I feel like fans have been wanting something like this for so long, you know, fans of the franchise. So
and Dan's the perfect guy
Yeah.
to do it. I think for me, I loved Prey. I watched it kind of when everyone did, and I was just struck by what he did with the franchise and how he added this kind of humanity and this heart. And when I met with Dan and they presented me with the script, I was really like blown away by the vision of like the imagination. It felt very fresh. Like I was like, I've never seen anything like this before. And he's genius. He's such a great director and cares just as much about the action as much as the emotional scenes or the dialogue scenes.
the story in general.
Yeah, he really cares about the story, and he's created such a great story with this one. So that's what really drew me. And I think the challenge of like the physical challenge and the challenge of playing 2 roles in something. I've never done that before. So yeah, Dan sold me for sure.
It's really interesting how I think this franchise and the Alien franchise, for me personally, there was like a tiredness to it over recent years. There were so many of these movies or TV shows that come out, and you're like, okay, another one. And then I saw Prey, and I was like, I'm interested in this again. And then like Alien Earth came out, and I was like, well, I'm interested in this again. And it shows how much stuff there is still to like mine from those stories. We'll talk about the physical aspect in a minute, but let's talk about kind of the origins of this franchise. When did it first come into your orbit? Because I remember as a kid, my mate nicking a VHS, shows how old I am, from his dad of Predator, and then as trying to find someone's house where we could watch it without getting into trouble. So I wondered, when did it come into your orbit? What were your first memories of like watching Arnie and that lot in the jungle?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It was after someone told me that I do the Predator click in my sleep. And so I was like, what is the Predator click? And so it was kind of from that. Then I watched the Arnold film, and I was like, yeah, okay, I guess I do that. Yeah. I'm half Yautja, yeah. So the Arnold film, he's the OG, so, I mean, it's a pretty great movie.
Fast forward to a few years then, where this storyline, kind of antagonist is turning protagonist. Just to make it clear, is Deck the Predator a good guy, or is this circumstantial? Like, if you put in a room with Arnold Schwarzenegger, is he going to try and rip his head off? Or is this guy just born with a big warm heart?
I think he's gonna try and kill that for sure. I think
he's still a baddie.
Yeah, but I think in terms of like the Yautja like culture, right? They don't hunt just to like be bad guys and just they love violence. Like it's a part of who they are. You know, it's embedded in their culture. They try to they go on these hunting sprees to prove themselves to their clan. It's something that's been passed down from generation to generation, like something that is so ingrained in who they are, you know, and it's something that they take with a lot of pride. So like we see it as like, oh yeah, they're bad guys, but to Yautja, they're just fulfilling their duties as as Yautja.
Well, that comes as relief. Hear that, Schwarzenegger? Watch your back, mate.
Yeah, Arnie, he's come.
And let's touch on this physical side. I was watching this and I was like, oh, it's like watching Lord of the Rings at one point. And then I realised it was shot in New Zealand, and it's like beautiful. A lot of kind of there's a lot of CGI, but also a lot of kind of practical stuff in there, as I understand it. You being strapped to each other for long periods of time. So I just wondered, how much of a benefit is that to you guys as actors, having all that physical stuff there, compared to kind of green screen CGI studio based stuff, or is it just more exhausting and cold and uncomfortable than it would have been?
No, I love it. I mean, I think with a film like this, when you can have something that's tangible, it just helps with your imagination and helps you with the character. And we were fully strapped together. I mean, when I read the script the first time, I was like, how are we going to do this? And Dan, they figured out a way with these new wire rigs, and we were, the wires were strapped to real trees in the New Zealand landscapes, and we're flying through the air back to back together. And that's what was exciting. And that's what's cool about the franchise is also, the Predator himself, it's always been a man, like in a suit that you can touch, and the braids are real, and obviously Dimitrius has added so much more to that character. Of you can really see him emoting this time when he doesn't fully have the mask on all the time. So that was another great thing. I could really see your face, and we were connecting. But yeah, the physical side, I mean, hey, it was hard at times for sure. Our bodies hurt, but
Shoulders still broken, but nah.
We make a good team.
Yeah. I think it was really cool, and like Elle said, it's it just helps so much not talking to a tennis ball, not talking to just like a blue screen, or like even being on location. It just adds that element of authenticity. It makes it feel real, because you're actually in it. We're actually getting with it. Yeah, we're actually touch grass. But yeah, it was awesome.
Well, Elle, you make a very charming backpack.
Thank you.
But I hope you both got a massage afterwards. It looked absolutely knackering. All right, guys, really enjoyed it. Looking forward to seeing what may or may not come next. Don't want to give away what happens at the end, but who knows?
Who knows?
You might both die, so I don't get slated online.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. See you in the next one.
Thank you.